Hi guys, it's Miss Brooke from Peanut, and today we're going to read a book together. So today we're going to read From Seed to Plant, and this book was written by Gail Gibbons. This one's really cool because it's going to show us how different plants grow from seeds all the way until they can make flowers and fruits, which is really cool because some of you might have gardens at home that you're going to be starting soon, or it's just spring, so a lot of different things are starting to grow, so we can find all these different things. And if you go on like a nature walk or a scavenger hunt, you can find lots of different seeds and plants right now. So let's learn about this process together. So this is From Seed to Plant by Gail Gibbons. Most plants make seeds. A seed contains the beginning of a new plant. Seeds are different shapes, sizes, and colors. All seeds grow into the same kind of plant that made them. Many plants grow flowers. Flowers are where most seeds begin. A flower is made up of many parts. So here we can see we have petals, the stigma, which is the sticky part at the top of the pistil. Stamens make yellow powder called pollen. So that's this part here. The parts of the flower around the pistil are the stamens. We have the stem at the bottom, the sepals, which are right around the bottom of the flower. At the bottom of the pistils are tiny egg cells called ovules. That's right here. In the center of the flower is the pistil. Before a seed can begin to grow, a grain of pollen from the stamen must land on the stigma at the top of the pistil of a flower like itself. This is called pollination. Pollination happens in different ways. Often wind can blow pollen from flower to flower. Bees, other insects, and hummingbirds help pollinate too. While they visit flowers from their sweet juice called nectar, pollen rubs onto their bodies. So here we can see the bee at the top and then hummingbirds too. So those are good insects and animals that we want around our gardens. Then they carry the pollen to another flower where it comes off onto its pistil. So the bee will rub itself on and grab the pollen, and then it takes it to another flower. If a pollen grain from a flower lands on the pistil of the same kind of flower, it grows a long tube through the pistil into an ovule. This is the beginning of a seed. The seeds grow inside the flower even as the flower begins to die. As the seeds become bigger, a fruit or pod grows around them. The fruit or pod protects the seeds. When the fruit or pod ripens, it breaks open. The seeds are ready to become new plants. Some seeds fall to the ground around the base of the plant where they will grow. Some pods or fruits open and the seeds pop out. Sometimes when birds eat berries, they drop the seeds. Other seeds fall into streams, ponds, rivers, or the ocean. There, they travel on the water until they stick to dirt along a shore. The wind scatters seeds. Some seeds have fluff on them that lets them float to the ground like tiny parachutes. Others have wings that spin as they fall. So these are ones you might have seen outside before at your house. So these will come off of trees, and we have these that can usually come off of dandelions. Animals help scatter seeds too. They hide acorns and nuts in the ground. Some seeds have hooks that stick to the fur of animals or people's clothes. Later, they drop them off onto the ground. A flower bed or vegetable garden is beautiful. Seeds are planted to grow in the gardens. The seeds come in small envelopes or boxes. Directions explain how to plant the seeds and care for the plants. The beginning of a plant is curled up inside each seed. Food is stored inside the seed too. The seed has a seed coat on the outside to protect it. So this is the beginning of a plant, which is little tiny on top. Then the seed coat is all around the outside. So just like we wear coats to protect us from the cold or the rain, a seed has one too. And the food they have on the inside. A seed will not sprout until certain things happen. First, it must be on or in the soil. Then it needs rain to soak the seed and soften its seed coat. So it either needs rain or we can water them ourselves. When the sun shines and warms the ground, the seed coat breaks open and the seed begins to grow. This is called germination. A root grows down into the soil. The root takes in water and minerals for the soil for food. Up grows a shoot. Green leaves grow from the shoot toward the sun. Now you can see these are parts that we recognize. So here up comes a shoot, and then it'll turn into a big stem that the leaves can come off of. The plant grows bigger and bigger. The leaf makes food for the plant from the water and minerals in the soil, the sunlight, and the air all around the plant. Finally, the plant is full grown. Buds on the plant open into flowers where new seeds can grow. Many of the foods people eat are seeds, fruits, and pods. They are full of nutrition, vitamins, and minerals, and they are tasty too. So here we can see apples and oranges, and there's rice, which is also a seed we can eat, pumpkins too. So then this is a way that we can also grow beans at home. So we don't always have to start them outside. So this shows them in a jar where we can learn to sprout them, and then we can take them outside later. So these are different things you can do at home. So you can plant them inside or outside. So I hope you guys learned something today. Thanks for reading this book with me. Healthy Schools, Healthy Communities is a program with the Michigan Fitness Foundation, which is an equal opportunity provider.